Hey everyone, Nathan Green here again, and this drink I just recently came up with less than a week ago, and I posted on my Facebook and Twitter. And the inspiration is my love of whiskey, bourbon, scotch. One of my favorite whiskeys that I guess you could say of all time is the Suntory's 18-year Yamazaki. I just love it. I love the cherry notes in it. I love how smooth it is. I love peat. You know, I'll drink a Lagavulin or Talisker and Oban, you know, single malt any day of the week. But the lack of peat in this, and the water they use is just so smooth. It's my favorite. Inspiration, aside from my love of all things whiskey, is an entry in Dale DeGrasse book, The Essential Cocktail, which I have right here. It's a cocktail that was pre-prohibition called the Bobby Burns. And here's the book. Now, this is my inspiration because, you know, I wanted to make something that offset the femininity of the berry waltz that I made last time and posted. So I'm just going to use an all spirits drink. It's going to be stirred, and we're going to go with the same recipe as the Bobby Burns, but we're going to use different ingredients to bring out the flavors of the Yamazaki. Now, so as a point of reference, the Bobby Burns recipe is 2 ounces of a Highland malt scotch, 3/4 of an ounce of Italian sweet vermouth, and a half an ounce of Benedictine. Now, I personally haven't tried Benedictine, and I am obviously on a budget, so I can't get every single spirit out there to mess around with. So, but I do have cherry Heering, and I do have Cinzano Blanco vermouth. And I think these two modifying spirits really bring out all the taste profile, I guess you could say, of the Yamazaki, because there are cherry notes in the nose and the finish. And so if you want to take a look, this is what the Cinzano Blanco looks like. And here's cherry Heering. And so what I'm going to do is, I've already added the contents to my mixing glass, so you won't see me add the liquors, but it's basically 2 ounces of Yamazaki 18, 3/4 of an ounce of the Cinzano Blanco vermouth, and a half an ounce of the cherry Heering. So this is what's going to look like in your mixing glass. Just added it. We're going to stir. We're going to use our julep strainer, my Uber Tools Uber strainer here. And this was a chilled cocktail glass, but melted a little bit, so I'm just going to pour that in there. Real nice, like. And look at that color. It's like gold, amber, red, a little bit brown. I mean, I just think that looks amazing. And to me, it tastes good. Now, as a garnish for the Bobby Burns, they use, and it's mandatory, it says, a gingerbread cookie, which I think is kind of quaint. So, yes, you could use a cherry, or you could use, because you're using Blanco vermouth, maybe you would want to use a twist. In my instance, and I already took a bite because I love these damn cookies, it's what I call, or what's actually called, a Bourbon Lumonde Japanese cookie. And this is what it looks like up close. It's really flaky. And I think it just complements this really well. And all you do is just have it on the side. You could lay it on the lip, or you could have it on the side. But to keep in the same spirit as the Bobby Burns is having a cookie, I would choose that one. Okay, so Japanese base spirit, Japanese cookie garnish, and there you have it. I call this the Daimyo's Edict. Why? Well, Daimyo is Japanese for Lord, and of course, if you were the Lord of your manor, if you were Lord of your prefecture, what would you declare? You would declare that you would drink this every single damn day that you were alive, or you were at least alive until you died in a war. So, there you go. The Daimyo's Edict. I like that. Kanpai, take care, and until next time, I'll see you around.